Anyway, let's get the fucking Queen Elizabeth, yeah? There's a fucking funeral happened, right? And this is a good opportunity to see the Queen's funeral in less than 5 minutes without standing in a fucking queue, mate. Lizzie! She's been paraded. And now she's in the fucking ground, yeah. You know it, I know it. It is what it is. Let's take a look. After lying in state for 4 days at Westminster Hall, Queen Elizabeth II's coffin was transported to Westminster Abbey for the state funeral on September 19th. Puerto Rico is flooding, but let's watch some bagpipes, guy. I mean, we're going to cover the Puerto Rico flooding as well. Do you think that, like, me watching this and making jokes about it is going to stop the flooding in Puerto Rico? Explain that to me right now. How will I stop the flooding if I don't watch this video right now?
Her late Majesty famously declared on a 21st birthday broadcast that her whole life would be dedicated to serving the nation and Commonwealth.
Damn, bro, these people are fucking stans, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all thought motherfuckers were standing XQC or Dream? Try the fucking Queen, my man. Holy shit. Millions of dollars in taxpayer money.
Rarely has such a promise been so well kept.
This part is weird. It's so weird. They fucking paraded her coffin for 25 miles. I just like, I do think it's weird. Like, it doesn't even feel like respect. But I know that, like, I'm looking at it from the outside, so obviously, like, I don't have the emotional attachment to the Queen. But it does feel fucking strange to, like, parade someone's empty coffin around. Wait, hold on. This is my favorite. Chatter said, "Who is this woman?" Yeah, who is this? What's going on? Is this a woman? What's happening? What'd she do? Huh? What the fuck did she do? How many fucking concurrents does this woman have when she was live streaming? Is she dead? Turns out I have an answer for that. First of all, she's behind me and been behind me for a very long time. Secondly, she's a 450K concurrent viewer or streamer. Okay, that's right. I believe that her death stream, her funeral proceeding stream, topped out at 450,000 live concurrence, which is kind of an L. Buy better. Yeah. It's like, I feel like I could get that number if I did a death stream. You know what I mean? Like, if I died, all my haters would show up, at least 450. Damn, it's an ugly ass coffin car, bro. That's crazy. Look at that hearse. He's dead, bro. Why are they saying hooray? You don't know you, little bro. I'm just gonna respond like I'm a fucking zoomer on the internet. Young boy better. Plus ratio. She don't know you, little bro. The dick riding is crazy out here. They're alive! Did you cry when she died? No. I don't give a fuck.
Unto his divine mercy, the late, most high.
Oh
most
shit,
mighty,
they're lowering. Also, titties on the coffin? Nice. Fan service, dude? They're doing fucking fan service? That's crazy. Okay. Okay. The whole like lowering the fucking grave, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's insane, but kind of cool.
and most excellent monarch, Elizabeth II.
That's Britannia, motherfucker. Don't disrespect. What do you mean? I never disrespected. She got some nice titties on her. Britannia, excellent titties. She got the retroussé titties, which I respect. Great titties.
Let us humbly beseech Almighty God to bless with long life.
Normal coffins get lowered into the grave? Yeah, no shit. But, like, not in the middle of a fucking house or whatever, like, in the middle of a castle. Normal coffins are not a part of a fucking mausoleum, dude. What?
Health and honor and all worldly happiness. The most high, most mighty and most excellent monarch, our sovereign lord, Charles III.
That's a L. That's like having Ted Cruz be your senator. Okay? Like Lizzie was an old hag, whatever, right? But like this dude looks so bad. Stop it. Oh, Aiden's back. Finally, he's not moderating XQC's fucking chat, so he's in here defending the royal family. Okay? Stop it. Stop it, mate. What? Yeah, go ahead. Tell me he's normal looking, Aiden. Go ahead. No, you'll really beat the accusations that fucking the British are doing all right, not doing all right. Go ahead. Tell me that looks all right, dude. Come on. I want to see you defend him and then the fingers, okay? I've been here for multiple days. Why am I catching strays? You just ignored me? Come on, go ahead, bro. Tell me this is a normal looking man. Man's on a break from fighting a dumpster fire next to his chat and comes here to see the British get bullied, shaking my head. Yeah. You shouldn't attack someone on their appearance? Wait, what? Why not? What? Shut up, bitch. He's a fucking royal. That's not even a person. What do you mean? There's like 8 other people that look like him that only are that way as a consequence of like literally royal inbreeding that spans a fucking century. What do you mean? That's the funniest part. It's like when people say like, don't body shame Marjorie Taylor Greene. What are you talking about? Who looks like Marjorie Taylor Greene? Titans, motherfucker. Titans in Attack on Titan. The Flesh Mecha Titans. I'm sad she died. All the stores were fucking shut all day, dude. Even the petrol stations, it was a nightmare. Even his self-serve petrol stations. Fucking nightmare. Petrol stations. The channels have been playing no adverts for 2 days. Instead, you get complete silence. Wait, really? Did you see the inbred genes? Megan is the oldest person in this photo. Yeah, bro, that's how it works. As a uni student in London, knowing that I'm going to struggle to afford food this winter, the money they spend on this angers me so bad. Good. No, use that anger. That is exactly the point. That is my point from the fucking jump. The idea that the entirety of England cannot even fucking afford energy in the goddamn winter, okay? And people are literally losing their fucking minds. And the BBC has the audacity to fucking go on television and go, well, I guess the energy crisis is not that important now that there's more prescient matter. Like, fuck you, dude, okay? Fuck the Queen and fuck you, you dumb bitch. What the fuck? Motherfuckers are gonna... Says the British landlord. I'm only a British landlord because of you, Aiden, because you bought me a 1/2 of a square inch of land in the UK. True. Fun fact. I am a lord. I own like a pinky of land just so I could be a British lord of land. True. I am a lord after all. That's right. Socialist. But a landlord nonetheless. Bro owns 1 grass. Yeah, I don't even know how that works, to be honest. Do you hate the extreme right or British people? More honest question. Bro, what? Of course the fucking right. What are you talking about? Anytime I make fun of British people, it's because, like, it's the same shit that I make fun of Americans for. It's like imperialism, white supremacy, that sort of stuff. Get the fuck out of here. One of my favorite politicians on the planet is a British man, a lovely, wonderful British man who goes by Jezza, okay? My second favorite politician is also British. His name is Boris Johnson, okay? An Ottoman son. What channel holding strong? Fair enough, Channel 5, the Emoji Movie. Yeah, I saw this. 8 a.m., the state funeral of Her Majesty the Queen. Everyone's doing the Her Majesty the Queen shit. Channel 5, fuck that. Emoji Movie, baby. Let's go. Pronounce this football team correct, please. The Queen wouldn't have died if Boris was still in power? Yes. Liz Truss, fake. Killed the Queen, probably. Don't have any other additional proof on that. But last person she saw that's not a part of like the royal family was Liz Truss. Dies a day after, dude. Think about that. But not too far. Like, don't think about it too much. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you think about it too much, you'll realize that it's just not, it's just kind of bullshit. But anyway, if you think about it a little bit, then you might think, oh, wow, this is probably true. There's some truth to this. Yeah. One lives in, one lives out. Definitely don't say it to anyone you know, okay? Think about it a little bit. Maybe repeat it sometimes, but you can have like an air of like, I'm joking, or am I joking? Or did Liz Truss actually assassinate the queen? Like, those are the things you could say about it. Many people are saying this. Okay. By the way, you know who's not getting fucking, who's also going to be catching strays today? Canadians. Okay? We had one good Canadian, and we talked about one Canadian that is also not doing a great job representing Canada, XQC, and Pokimane. Pokimane's doing a great job representing Canada, XQC, not as much. However, none of that is anywhere near as cringe as the Commonwealth nation of Canada and its own, very own prime minister, a drama kid, okay? Holy fuck, a theater nerd. Let's take a look at what Justin Trudeau is doing. Now, you might not recognize Justin Trudeau here because he's not in blackface. I know usually that's what you're used to. He's not in blackface. This is, I'm not going to say it's worse. But you be the judge. Maybe you think it's worse. I don't know. Only the black chatters are allowed to say it's worse. If you're a white chatter and you say it's worse, I'm banning you. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that's it? That's all? That's all, dude? I need more of that. Okay, Sean the Black says 100% worse than blackface. Okay, got it. That's your prime minister. How does that feel? That's really bad. That's really, really bad. He's fucking singing, in honor of Her Majesty the Queen. Prime Minister Trudeau sings the Queen's classic ballad, Bohemian Rhapsody, in tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II. What? Trump, Erdogan, Biden? Dude, Canadians think... What? Are you a Canadian defending Trudeau by pointing out way cooler figures like Donald Trump, way cooler figures like Erdogan? Erdogan has a palace. Does Justin Trudeau have a palace? No. Okay. Why? Because he specced into racism. Okay. Instead of specking into being a con man, okay, like Erdogan did, and building a chateau, getting his fucking money up, not his funny up, he specced into racism and blackface. Okay. Great blackface he did. I mean, he was really into it. He even painted his knees, okay? It shows dedication. Yeah. Erdogan did the Sultan spec. Trump also is like the American Sultan. Now, of course, there are others out there that are not as sad by the passing of Her Royal Majesty the Queen. Let's take a look. Here is Loki posting this video of Celtics fans. What are they singing? Let's take a look. For those of you who don't know, they're saying if you hate the royal family, clap your hands. Over a 1 minute applause for the Queen. Absolutely own. Someone in the chat just Googled Justin Trudeau blackface for the first time ever. This is why I stream, man. For these moments, okay? The most normal reaction to finding out, Googling Justin Trudeau blackface, is this. Dude, why did Trudeau do so much blackface? Holy shit. Yeah, that's right, baby. I'm so glad that I was here to be a part of that experience for you. They changed the silent minute to a 1 minute applause because they knew the Celtic fans would boo. Navarra interviewed the Q. Oh, I love that. Oh, let's go. Friends of the show. Okay. Navarra Media. Friends of the show, Navarra Media. Celtic fans respond to the minute's applause. We already watched this video. If you hate... just so if you didn't know what they were saying, they brought out fucking banners, dude. They literally were like, we want to make sure you understand exactly what the fuck we're saying. They put subtitles in the stadium, dude. They put the fucking subtitles in the stands, dude. Because they mute it sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, they saw the Let's Go Brandon moment, and we're like, fuck that. We're not doing that. That's not happening. That's what they said. More Trudeau cosplay? Okay, stop. Jesus Christ. All right, let's take a look at what they were saying. Some of the mourners who queued for hours to see the Queen's coffin. Let's take a look at what they're saying.
Very emotional. Yeah, very overwhelming, but absolutely beautiful. It's
Dick
like stepping
Riders!
into a beautiful painting.
All through the night, thousands of people have been queuing for hours to file past the coffin and pay their respects.
Fantastic lady, best queen ever, queen of the world, right?
Yeah.
She was like a grandmother to the nation and everything, hence we're all here today.
So it looks like you may have served in the armed forces from your medals.
No, I haven't actually. This is my father's medals
Okay, so
from the Royal Air Force Second World War.
okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And so, did he have a particular love of the Queen?
Oh yes, yeah.
And have you inherited that from him?
Well, I'm representing him in a way because he's not here, so just thought it'd be a nice gesture.
Yeah. And I mean, are you particularly a monarchist, or do you have particularly strong feelings about the Queen's passing and the accession of?
I don't know if I'd
Charles?
use the word monarchist. I just think she was a great person and did a great service. So
Yeah.
I'm here like a lot of people. Just
Imagine solo queuing the Queen's funeral. Yeah, dude, that's wild. Like, at least do a fucking date. You know what I mean? At least find someone who also is as much as a dick rider as you, and like use it as an opportunity to get them get to know them better or some shit.
my respects.
You're wearing a kilt. Have you come from Scotland?
I haven't come from Scotland, but I am Scottish.
Bro, rewind. What?
All through the night, thousands of people have been queuing for hours to file past the coffin and pay their respects.
Fantastic lady, best queen ever, queen of the world, right?
Yeah.
She
What a fucking gammon, man! What a fucking gammon! That's a fucking ham, love.
She was like a grandmother to the nation and everything, hence we're all here today.
So it looks like you may have served in the armed forces from
No,
your medals.
I haven't actually. This is my father's medals
Okay, so
from the Royal Air Force Second World War.
okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And so, did he have a particular love of the Queen?
Oh yes, yeah.
And have you inherited that from him?
He's like, yes, he was fighting for the other side, but he had much love for the Queen. But also, wait, what? What have you done? Look what you've done. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, let's look at not the past hour, but I mean, let's see. It's not going to be that crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's look at the past 7 days. Oh no. Oh no. Always fun. Okay, let's continue.
Well, I'm representing him in a way because he's not here, so just thought it'd be a nice gesture.
Yeah. And I mean, are you particularly a monarchist, or do you have particularly strong feelings about the Queen's passing and the accession of?
I don't know if I'd use the
Charles?
word monarchist. I just think she was a great person and did a great service. So I'm here like a lot of people, just paid my respects.
You're wearing a kilt. Have you come from Scotland?
I haven't come from Scotland, but I am Scottish. I'm wearing the kilt really from my grandfather. He was a Munro, so it's a Munro tartan. He was in the First World War. He was the first person that would stand up any time during when I was a kid, when any of those the national anthem for the Queen.
If you didn't stand up, he'd tap you on the head and do that. And you'd
You fucking wanker. Going to fucking Gallipoli. Actually, I don't know if the Scottish went to Gallipoli.
stand up.
Okay.
But I think everybody's here for their parents and their grandparents and that generation that have done so much. And I mean, look at all these people. This is our little group. We've got a WhatsApp group, the Queen's Queue.
It's crazy to me. In America, we have like queues for like Black Friday and stuff like that. People do like, I don't know, 6 hours like for that. But it's crazy to see the amount of people lining up for stuff like that. It's so crazy.
There's not even a cheap telly at the end of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. How did the Americans win? You literally look dumber than Americans in general. That's crazy. Yeah, at least when Americans are fucking standing in line, there's like some commodity, some cheap commodity to consume on the other end of it. You know what I mean? There's jalapeno poppers. You can't even eat shit.
Hang on, let me take my hat off. Yes, been here since 6:20 this morning.
Gosh.
It has been a long time. It was cold early on.
And it looks like from your medals you may have had quite some allegiance to the Queen.
Yes, she was my boss. I served in the RAF for 22 years.
How did you feel about the Queen during her life? Did you feel particularly close to her? Like, you know, some people felt like they knew her.
I killed a good decent amount of Irish. You know.
I'm 66, so all I've ever known is the Queen.
That's what we did. We did it for the Queen.
Broken hearted. She might be 96, but it still comes as a shock. And I'll be crying my eyes out when I get to the coffin.
How do you feel about Charles as the king?
I've come from Cardiff, and where is he? Cardiff.
While we struggle to heat our homes, we have to pay for your parade.
Come from Cardiff.
The taxpayer pays 100 million for you. What for? Me from Bennett.
Do you feel like a bit of a mug? You should be in Cardiff seeing the new king.
Bit of both.
What do you make of the fact?
Dude, wait, does that mean... Wait.
That people are in Cardiff seeing...
Me from Bennett.
Do you feel like a bit of a mug? You should be in Cardiff seeing the new king.
Bit of both.
What do you make of the fact that people are queuing for like 14 hours to see the Queen?
Personally, I think it's crazy.
What do you think about the expense?
The Welsh, bro, they don't fuck around, bro. I mean, I don't even know how to say it because it's just a made-up language, but...
That's going to happen when, you know, for the coronation, which will be, I think, early next year at the time of a kind of cost of living crisis. It's going to be like millions of pounds you're going to pay, I'm going to pay. How do you feel about it?
Well, as taxpayers, like having to kind of cover the cost of something that really a lot of us don't think should be a thing anyway, I feel like society's moved past traditions in a lot of ways, and we hang on to weird ones that I don't think should necessarily still be there. So,
what do you think about the Queen as the former head of empire and, you know, head of the Commonwealth now Charles? You know, these kind of former colonies that still kind of have the Queen as their head of state because of a legacy of, well, racial domination.
See, I think. I mean, you're asking someone who is part of one of those ethnic minorities, and I think that at the same time that she may have done a lot of good things, you can't escape that past. And in many ways, Britain's done a lot of good things to correct a lot of stuff that's happened in the past, but to show this level of support for something that represents that, as well as, you know, countless good things that I'm sure people who support it would throw at me, you know, I think it's too big of a smudge to, like, just ignore.
Just be white, dude. Very easy to ignore when you're white.
I mean, how did you feel when you got the news last Thursday?
My actually wife actually cried her eyes out for about half a day. I actually did have quite a few tears in my eyes and everything. I think it's really sad. I think we've lost something in the UK. To be honest, I think the Commonwealth and the world has actually lost something what's really important.
I felt as though my anchor had come away, and I felt a bit adrift and a bit as though we've lost our figurehead, really. And you know, we're all compass, and we're all slightly not quite sure which way we're going now.
Hello.
Kind of weird day today, huh?
Yeah, it's mental, yeah.
What do you make of the fact that some people are queuing for 14 hours to see the Queen's coffin?
I personally wouldn't do that. I think that's a bit...
Judging by the length of this queue, how hopeful are you that we're ever going to be able to unseat our monarchy? And
My man, you said, where are the young people? They're not at the royal queue. That's where they're not at. English support for the Queen drops down to like 30% when you get to the 18 to 34. Okay? It goes from like 80% at like 65 plus to 18 to 35 year olds at like 30%. No, not even. It's even less than that, right? Why the fuck would they care? They're like, yeah, some other old lady. Okay, who cares? Yeah, except for fucking Aiden. The only one who is incredibly sad is Aiden.
to have a kind of elected head of state?
Not for a very long time. I reckon, you know, unless what's-his-face, George, the little one, decides to do something about it, I reckon we're going to have monarchy for a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, you might have heard that some people have been arrested, actually, for trying to protest some of the goings-on. What do you make of all that?
I think it's crazy that, you know, Prince Andrew's not in prison.
The man circled here is heckling Prince Andrew during the procession of the Queen's coffin through Edinburgh. On the pavement behind the crowd, police try to calm the situation.
Wow, bro, look at these guys virtue signaling, dude. Typical, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Like, so what? Yeah, he did a little bit of pedophilia, all right? He did a little bit of noncery. Fucking virtue signalers, dude. You see that? Yeah, bandwagoners! Virtue signaling Andes, dude! Top nonce should be king, to be honest. Who's to say? Say he's not.
As tempers among the public are raised.
Disgusting! Wait, I've done nothing wrong.
But I mean, Andrews actually reportedly is going to play a bigger role in the monarchy now. Charles has invited his brother to, you know, rejoin where the Queen had obviously pushed him away. Do you feel like that's appropriate, given, you know...
That is fucking bananas, by the way. Yeah. Just a little tad bit of buggery, right? A little bit of noncery. It's a part of the fucking process, bruv. What you fucking mean then? Shameful, really. No, not the noncery. The fact that you're addressing it. They're royals. They're allowed to do a little bit, a wee bit of noncery. As is tradition, mate.
He was obviously accused of sexually assaulting a child.
He was.
Yeah.
Personally, I think if he tries to bring Prince Andrew back in, he's blotted his copybook, and the public don't forget that easily.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I think that's a
Guys,
good
we're talking about a prolific pedophile. Oh, he blotted his copybook? That's crazy. Now, what are you going to do? I will have some choice words for him. Oh, guess what, dude? You can't do shit. He's the king. Oops. Oops. Sorry. That kind of comes with the territory, doesn't it? Oi, bruvs. He's blotted his copybook, he has. Yes. Yeah, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? Vote him out? Oh no, the nunnery. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, no, definitely. Oh man.
For it, I think he is going to, because there have been reports of that, and you know, the Queen's even bequeathed him some of her corgis, I hear. Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
that was just to keep him busy.
Quite, yeah, exactly.
They're making
makes
fun
work for idle hands, as they say. Do you have particular feelings about Prince Andrew's kind of inclusion or exclusion from the royal family?
I think the Queen made a decision, and the royal family should stand by it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think actually Prince Andrew should come back. I think he made serious errors with over the last few years, more than a few years, 10 years, 12 years, and I think he should be not become again a working royal, and he should take a background seat.
Excuse me, sir. Have you arrested any Republicans today?
I'm not.
Bro, he said he's made some serious errors. Yeah, you know, like hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein and like, you know, doing statutory rape to sex traffic minors. You know, just some oopsies, right? This is incredibly strong words for us Brits. Yeah, that's... They're talking about him like he ended up in the drunk tank. Yeah. Yeah, British people are crazy with that stuff, dude. You'll be describing like the fucking Bengal famine. It'll be like, yes, a little bit of thirst and hunger, right? Yeah. You know, not good. Maybe a wee bit of stain there. A little bit of hunger and thirst that happened, right? Not good at all. Quite unfortunate. Big lapse in judgment, simple as. Oi, that partition of India was a bit of a doozy, right? Bit of a doozy. British people describe their occupation of India like cheeky little visit in it. Cheeky little visit in it. Yeah, it's fucking right it is. A predicament, yeah.
I'm going to make a comment on that as well.
Damn, bro. Make a comment on that fucking goofy ass headwear. How about that? Motherfuckers out here looking like they're doing dressage, bro. What the hell is this? The constable. Hey, look at me. I'm a Bobby. What the fuck is this hat, dude? They make them wear this shit? That's so disrespectful. You can't even do race crimes like that. You know what I mean? You can't, dude, everyone, you would get laughed out of any fucking, you would get laughed out of social housing, okay? That's crazy. He just comes in looking like that. That's crazy. Bro, that is the original hat of race crimes. I mean, that's great. I will never understand how this country works, man. Ironic that my Indian grandmother loves the Queen more than any of us, and I never really understood it. I mean, maybe because she's in England, right? Whereas, like, I feel like Indian grandmas in India definitely don't like the Queen.
Said any Republicans today?
I'm not going to make a comment on that at all.
Monarchist or Republican, most will consider this a time to...
Why is your Elden Ring playthrough trending on Twitter? Okay, dude, that's just, you're attacking me for no reason.
...reflect on an incredible life of service. But some will want the Queen's passing to signal the end of the institution itself. and make themselves heard.
What do you think about the idea that Britain shouldn't have a monarchy anymore, that we should have a kind of democratically elected head of state?
No chance. You gotta have a monarchy.
Right.
I don't care what people say.
What do you think so necessary about it?
Well, it's history. It's our history.
You talked about the kind of world has lost something. Some people obviously would argue that maybe it's gained something in the opportunity to have kind of a democratically elected head of state, for example. But how do you feel about that?
No. I'm happy with the way it is.
Yes. What about people who think that we shouldn't have a monarchy at all? You know, there are them.
There are boats that leave this country every day. They can get on them and go if they want. It's taken hundreds of years to build all this.
Yeah.
We're not chucking this away.
Bro, that's dude. Right to the fucking dome, man. That's peasant mentality right there. Never fucking leave it, mate. That's great. I mean, that's perfect, dude. This is the type of attitude that, like, you know, this is the type of attitude that fucking gears the insane notion that, like, monarchists should continue.
You think about the men that built that and what they built it for. I was only looking at comparison pictures the other day of...
Bro, that's so funny. You think the fucking people that built that shit like the Queen? What are you, out of your fucking mind, dummy?
King George VI funeral. And the streets were just full of people. Do you know what I mean? And then...
Dog, they thought he was heavenly. What the fuck? I can't believe that these people are making me agree with the French. I mean, yeah.
Come back out again. No, we're not done with our monarchy yet.
Dying in state queue, please. You reckon we were going to wait a long time in this fucking queue, yeah?
I'm not an enormous royalist, but they are a family that represents us, and also we ask a lot of them.
Do you think that Britain can really be called a democracy when we have an unelected head of state, when people, you know, become fabulously wealthy as a result of being born into it?
No, you see, I'm an environmentalist campaigner, and you can have power or you can have influence. You can't really have both. And I think that the royal family have influence but no power. They can't actually make us do anything we don't want to do. Yeah. And we sort of own them. So there's a bargain between us and the royal family in that they act in a way that we want them to. It's an accident of birth, and I feel sorry for them because they are kept in a golden cage and they do what we want. They have to behave better than us, and we give them hell if they don't. And it's just the way it's been.
What? They literally have, like, an open pedophile. What? Bro, what do you mean? You have no power. That's crazy. They can, like, veto fucking laws and have.
And it keeps us stable. It's not written down, it's not analysed, it's not logical. It's just the way Britain is.
Yeah, get ready for the new ideology that just dropped, eco-monarchism.
Some people would say this is exactly what England is about, or what Britain's about, you know, the monarchy and blah, blah, blah. So.
But some people will say the opposite, that the monarchy, symbolises all the bad things that Britain's
100%,
about. Racism and imperialism.
Oh, 100%, I didn't want to talk shit.
How do you feel about the Queen dying?
Obviously it's sad, isn't it? Anyone dying sad. I'm not sure a 4-hour queue. 14-hour queue. Do you actually get to see her?
No, the coffin's closed. Oh. I thought that as well. Actually, it turns out it's closed.
So you could just be waiting 14 hours for a box. Whatever people want to do with their day, it's up to them, innit? It's a monumental moment, isn't it? Like,
how about King Charles III?
Yeah, see, this is where it gets all techie. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't know. He's old as well, so like, in my lifetime, I'm gonna have like 3 monarchies, isn't it? So, as for the Queen, God rest her soul, and you always see me lining up.
Keep smiling, you're nearly there. Respond to the smile, that's all we want to see. Keep it, come on down. I'm a happy person, I like people to be happy around me. What they've gone through to be here, it's not easy. So the worst thing you want to do is come in and barking, show me your wristband, get over there. You don't hear that. You just want a bit of inspiration. You still got an hour and a half to go down there.
How do you feel about the fact some people have queued 14 hours?
What can I do?
There should always be a monarchy. There needs to be peasants to look down on, just like you look down on the chatters that aren't subscribed. Okay, first of all, this is one of the most democratically organized chats you can have. The only time I look down at them is at the top of the hour. Okay? We all look down at them together, though. Yes, there is a classist division within the chat. At the top of the hour, there's a 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Okay? That's right. You can call me a commenter in secret. Yeah. You're looking at the unsub peasants with disdain. Dubai, thank you for knighting 3 fucking people with 3 fucking gifted subs, yeah. The 1 minute ad break is coming now. You have the power, we have the influence. No, I have both, baby. Open an incognito tab in case an ad or something I want to buy. Lit, ads, let's go. Yeah, no, it's probably going to be like DraftKings. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
It's not my organisation, is it?
Yeah.
I can't do nothing.
No, I don't mean the organisation. I mean the passion that people have for the Queen.
Because a lot of people don't realise what people think about as.
Bro, if I wait 14 hours, I'm opening the coffin. Straight up. There is nothing on this planet that can make me wait 14 fucking hours. Okay? Like, you will not stop me. You would have to use one of those like spears or whatever and like stab me to death. Okay? To stop me from opening that fucking coffin, I have to peek into it. 14 fucking hours? That's insane. I think it's the right thing to do, unironically. KDCRFT, thank you for the 5, get the subs. Also, what's gonna happen? Like, what? It's not like she's gonna be offended. She's fucking dead. Let me take a peek. I am not even remotely joking about this, by the way. Like, you should get to do stuff with it too. Like, it's not even, you're waiting for 14 hours. Like, you get to hold her hand, take a photo like this. You know, like the, what was it? Period. Ooh, girl. You know what I mean? You're like, maybe like, you know, poke your finger in her nose or something. Like fun stuff. The disrespect is real right now? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Am I wrong? 14 hours? Dude, okay, listen. Hold up. That's disrespectful, right? Okay, fine. 30-second wait, queue time? You don't get to do that. If you wait 14 hours, you get to do that. I want to drink beer out of her coffin like it's a Stanley Cup. Yeah. And you should be allowed to. Yeah. If I wait in line for 14 hours, I should get to plank on it and get to take a pic. Yes, absolutely. And it's not even 14, by the way. It's 19 and a half. Like, the queue times went up to 19 hours. That's bananas, dude. I'm not waiting for 19 fucking hours, dog. That's crazy. That's like the Lord of the Rings trilogy extended cut times 3. Are you fucking kidding me? That is insane, dude. Extended director's edition with the commentary, all of that. 400 people had to seek urgent medical care. Yeah, except the hundreds of thousands all need to get their fucking brains checked too. Only 400? How about everyone that waited in line for 14 hours? Literally, all need to immediately go to a therapist.
Person, as a person, not a head of state.
What do you think about the Queen as a
She was
person?
very nice. She was lovely. I haven't met her personally.
Yeah.
I've never had dinner
I'm sorry, but if my man spends 19 and a half hours to see some other bitch, he's no longer mine. A dead one, too.
with her, but I thought she was a good woman. She looked after her family.
Yeah.
She helped run Britain. What more do I want?
Right, but maybe different to how you feel about her as a head of state.
Head of state, she's a lady. She was a woman of household. She run things.
Yeah.
I'm a Saikuno viewer, and honestly, I'm totally out of this drama, but the one thing I have to say is that HasanAbi is a snake. Okay, well, I had Saikuno on the Fear End podcast, and if you want to learn some deep, secret truths about Saikuno, all the best tea, I recommend you go to Fear and patreon.com/Fear and behind the paywall. And you will get to see the juicy stuff. We talked about a lot of fun shit. Leslie and Saikuno both leaked things that they've never talked about before. I'm an XC frog, but now I'm an Azan frog for the last 20 months.
She did run a
Things
lot of
didn't run
things.
her. Yeah? She's the head of my country, Jamaica. She's head of most countries.
Yeah.
What can I say?
How do you feel about the fact that she was the head of state of, 15 countries when she died?
What can I say? You divide and conquer. They conquered. It got divided.
This is kind of creepy, the way that they cut this.
It's just really powerful in there, and it makes you feel so patriotic. Honestly, she's just incredible.
How are you feeling at this very intense moment? You've just been
Bro, they didn't even do anything cool with the coffin. Like, you know how like the Nigerian funerals and shit, like where they're dancing with a coffin and stuff. Like, at least you could have done some like celebrations and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Ghana, not Nigerian. Sorry. I'm a Hassan fan after the most attractive streamer game trend and saw Hassan and was like, whoa. What the fuck is that trend? The most attractive streamer game trend? Is that a real thing?
Very emotional. It was an emotional experience, and we saw the changing of the guard.
I'm sorry, but that's a turf. I can tell. Straight up. That's a turf. That's 100%. I don't need to know anything about her takes on like fucking bathrooms or whatever. I know that's a turf.
As well, so it was all very ceremonial, and the Queen laying there with the lovely set, all the jewellery on top, and the sceptre, is it called now? And yes, it was just an experience that will live with me forever.
Telling people that Jamaicans aren't from Jamaica if they like the Queen, who are these self-righteous chatters? I don't know. They might be Jamaican, though, because the Jamaicans in Jamaica do not have that same take. Actually, Jamaicans in fucking England do not have that take as well. Isn't it called, what is it, like the Lost Generation, right? Windrush, yeah. The Windrush generation. For those of you who don't know, it was a British political scandal that began in 2018 concerning people who were wrongly detained, denied legal rights, threatened with deportation. In at least 83 cases, they were deported from the UK by Home Office. Most of those affected were born British subjects and had arrived in the UK before 1973, particularly from Caribbean countries, members of the Windrush generation. As well as those who were deported, an unknown number of people were detained, lost their jobs, homes, had their passports confiscated, or were denied benefits or medical care to which they were entitled. A number of long-term UK residents were refused re-entry into the UK. A larger number were threatened with immediate deportation by Home Office, linked by commentators to the hostile environment policy instituted by Theresa May during her time as Home Secretary. No way Tucker Carlson is reporting this right now. Wait, what? Is that fucking real, dude? This has nothing with the Queen? No, man. The Queen represents the monarchy, which represents the colonies, colonialism. Someone in the chat said Jamaicans, like someone was asking about the perspective of Jamaicans or people coming in from like Caribbean ethnic backgrounds and what they how they perceive the Queen's death. So I just told a chatter using this as one of the many different examples as to why some of the royal subjects, okay, were probably not too fond of the Queen.
Worth every second of waiting.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We waited 14 hours.
And it was worth every second.
Queued for 14 hours.
You seem like you're also very moved, sir.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, homie's crying. Excuse me. Like, people were trying to be like, Hasan, you're such a fucking bitch, dude. You cried when your dog died or whatever. Or you cried when your dog Pixel got defiled, which I didn't cry then. But I did cry when my dog died, obviously. Like, how are you going to fucking compare that to, like, random 80-year-old man crying because random 96-year-old woman died? That's insane, dude. Yo, this seems wild to me. Like, it's funny when we watch, like, the North Korean propaganda videos and stuff, right? Because, like, people are going crazy. But this is crazy, too. Oh, my God. Why with the dog every time? Well, the reason why I bring it up is because everyone has brought it up. Is that offensive to you? I don't know. Like, it's like a way that people are trying to argue. And saying that, like, I'm crazy. 27-month subscriber. You good? Are you a royalist yourself? Is that why? Did you cry when the Queen died? It's okay, man. You'll get over it. Did you see Princess Diana's funeral? People were sobbing in the streets. Dude, that one even makes more sense than the fucking Queen, brother. What the fuck? Bro, that was still horrific. Like, she died very young. And was also, like, doing a fuckload of things that the royal family considered to be controversial and inappropriate. She was fucking murdered. Allegedly. By the Queen, allegedly. You know? She died in like a horrifying car crash at the age of 30, and you're out here being like, man. You think that's the same as the Queen dying at 96?
My dad's medals.
Are those your dad's? Okay, so you feel very strong connection to the Queen through him?
Yeah, because he was a naval officer and met the Queen, and so was my brother, and yeah, there's a huge connection with my family.
Yeah.
It just only just hit me now that it was just incredible. Really brilliant. You know, I was born just after her coronation, and that's all I know, Queen, and she's been a constant. You know. Always there.
It hit me like a train.
Wow. Do you feel personal kind of...
Bro, come on. Bro, what the fuck, Kingsman looking ass, dude? What do you mean it hit you like a train? Yes, it hit me like a train. Bro, this is the tip, milady, but in England, right? No way, bro. What the fuck? Dude, this is... Shouts out to Navarra Media. You found it. You found the funniest guy in England. He's got a bowler at, man. We can explain. Yeah, go ahead, Aiden. Explain this, man. Go ahead, bro. Come on. Kind of fire, though. I mean, the drip is unreal. I do actually respect it. Low key. The Tucker clip of him talking about the teacher is real. Here's the link.
So this week, videos surfaced on the internet.
What? What is happening, dude? Oh my God. I can't wait to look at those. I mean, I can't wait to look at that story. Fuck. Bro, I'm live for 6 hours. Sometimes I say things wrong. Give me a fucking break, dude. I can explain. I said it wrong. Fuck. No. That was not on purpose. That I meant I can't wait to look at those wonderful ideas that Tucker Carlson has. That's what. That's what I meant. Yeah, I can't wait to look at those clips. Is what I is what I meant. Like, oh, look at these informative clips. They're so big, those clips. They're big time. Okay, let's move on. Let's get back to this guy. He's a funny chap, isn't he? Yeah, that's right.
Connection to the Queen.
I don't know if it's personal, but she's part of our living constitution and she's served us in a really remarkable way, so it was my chance to pay my final respects and say thank you.
How do you feel about the idea that some people have expressed that we should replace our constitutional monarchy with an elected head of state?
Well, unfortunately, they're in a vanishingly small minority, so it's not something I bother myself with.
Some of those people have been arrested, I hear, for holding placards and so on, saying things like abolish the monarchy. Is that right?
No, absolutely not. It's right that we all have the right to express ourselves, even if we do it tastelessly.
Damn. Even if we do it tastelessly. This guy is awesome. You know his ass. He is definitely a libertarian. 100%. You know he on r/United Kingdom. Yo. Oh, that's good. Yeah, David Beckham was crazy. That's crazy. Like, he waited for 12 hours, bro. That's nuts. He waited for fucking 12 hours, dude. That's actually insane. How is he still not a knight? Is he a knight? Or did they not do that because he got outed for wearing his wife's panties or whatever? Do you guys remember that story? Was that even real? I feel like that's such a Michael Hudson thing to bring up. M. Hud, is that real? Yeah, no, that's like a thing. I remember reading about it when I was like younger. At least say sorry for what you did, clown. Wait, what? You're just... What? You're just trash? Ball, you grown, get a job, son? I fuck with you heavy, but when you get into another man's business, relationship, or clout views, it just throws me off and makes me think you're an actual bitch. That's just my opinion. You're on some simp shit for real. Black Lives Matter was a trend. Bro, you said you were out on 11/21. Doesn't seem like you were out back then. It seems like you're in again. But you found it? What is this? Yeah, oh yeah, here it is. Dude, this is such an old school article. David Beckham wears my thongs. Victoria's 90s wit unearthed in hilarious interview from talking about David Beckham's manhood and his golden balls to flirting with cameramen. The Victoria Beckham of yore was a hoot. At least say sorry for what you did. It's a fact, though. What is a fact? I don't even know who this man is talking about. Like, are you talking about the relationship between Prince Andrew and like young girls that he statutorily raped? Because if that's what you're talking about, like, that is my business. Like, I legit don't know what he's talking about. There is no way he's talking about XQC. No shot. That is insane if that is the case.
David, can we get a few words for Sky News, please? David, Sky News, just an emotional moment. How was that? David,
Sorry? We were there, you know.
Oh, he is OBE. Isn't that a title? He does have a title, doesn't he? That's a title, right? No shot, you sound corny for real. I'm talking about ACC. No shot, you sound corny for real. Bro, we moved on from that, brother. But also, you know, I know both of the grown people that you're talking about, including Adept in that situation. Order of the British Empire. Yeah. No, it's not one baller Englishman. He is talking about ACC. That's crazy. Dude, what are you on mobile? Are you on a Motorola Razr, bro? What's going on? Good?
No, we were there for a reason, and you know, everyone was together, and it was a special few hours. And you know, the legacy that she has left is incredible.
We're not going to see the like of her again, are we?
No, please. I don't think so. No, I think that someone.
Wait, that's what David Beckham sounds like? Oh my God, this is my Jared Kushner moment, dude. What the fuck? Yo, he sounds like such a bitch, dude. What the hell?
You know, everyone was together, and it was a special few hours. And you know, the legacy that she has left is incredible.
We're not going to see the like of her again, are we?
No, please. I don't think so. No, I think that someone to have led.
Bro, why does he sound like he's like 5'1"?
The country the way she led our country. That's why we all queued up today, because I think it's the right thing to do, and it's us paying respect to our queen. It's a difficult moment right now, so.
They're still going?
Excuse me, sir. This is a bit cannibalistic, but how do you feel? You just interviewed David Beckham.
Just let me stand up 1 second. How do I feel?
Yeah.
It's obviously a personal matter of him to go there. He wasn't there as a celebrity. He was there as a subject of the Queen.
Isn't that not true that like he literally was in the celeb line? Like I thought that there was like a fast pass. Even then though, you still had to wait like 12 hours, but he's been Queen posting all day. That's so weird because like they're cousins, and also they knew each other when she was like 13. Nah, he was in the commoners queue. Oh, he didn't want to stay in the fast pass? Yo, that's so dumb. That's pretty crazy. That's like, I want to respect that, but I can't, because the ultimate part of that, like the ultimate goal there is to still like he's humbling himself, right? Like, oh man, that's so sick. But also he's humbling himself to do what? See the fucking Queen? Like, what's wrong? You know his ass is not doing that at Disney, right? It might F a little bit. My bit rate's dropping a little bit. So he chose the far right lane over the HOV lane because he wanted to humble himself. I do that shit too. Yeah, it is definitely a marketing stunt. Definitely. Wild.
He was mourning like everybody else. He'd queued up, by all accounts, for hours.
Wow.
Respectfully. He hadn't jumped the queue like an MP.
Do you think some people were more excited to see David Beckham than the Queen?
I wouldn't think so, no. I mean, David Beckham's great, but, you know, he's not ruled a country as a monarch for 70 years, so
Yeah.
no.
Was it almost as exciting to see David Beckham as it was to see the Queen?
In different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both heroes of mine in different respects.
Do you see that David Beckham was here? There was a big group of
Seen out the news and he queued, didn't he, for 12 hours?
Yeah, he did, yeah. What do you think of that? You just,
all right.
yeah.
It's just funny to be like a big bad tough guy, you know, like you go against the grain. Yeah, look at me, I love fucking biking, right? I'm a rugged biker. and then you're like, yeah, I cry when the fucking queen died. What of it, yeah? Like, bro, what?
Yeah, respect.
No one's going to get the celebrity world. Have not got access.
To what? To the Westminster Hall. Okay, you can't skip the queue if you're a celeb.
No,
Yeah.
you've got to go.
It's just a jacket? No, it's not. It's a biker jacket with like specific patches on it and some fucking medals on it too.
The general population.
Everyone's equal in that sense, except the monarchs.
Well, it's theirs, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Jealousy's a disease, love. Get better soon. You know who's not getting better? The fucking queen, yeah. The blood jewelry, this is a thread about the jewels worn. The queen owned 23,000 jewels, of which more than 19,000 originated from India. I say, you know, you're allowed to grab it. That's what I say. I think. You know, it's just like, come on, dude. She's dead now. They should be able to get it back. What? Ed O'Neill on Donald Trump? Here's what Youngstown's Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy had to say about PFG, who just had that horrific rally in Youngstown the other day. Ed will be joining the next Blue Ohio brown bag lunch this Friday. Okay. If we are going to talk about things other than the Queen, which I do want to do, okay? Before we get to the hurricanes, then I want to see what Tucker Carlson's up to, okay? Because it seems like he's got some really good coverage going on. I have to see this, okay? I have to see what's happening here.
So this week, videos surfaced on the internet from a place called Trafalgar High School in Oakville, Ontario. That's right across the lake from Niagara Falls. These videos show a teacher called Stephen Hanna, who apparently has been employed at Trafalgar High for several years. Recently, Hanna decided to dress like a woman, or more precisely, as a grotesque caricature of a woman, not a real woman, but a kind of pneumatically inflated Marilyn Monroe look-alike. As part of his costume, Hanna strapped on a pair of gigantic prosthetic breasts, each the size of a 10-pound watermelon. We're not exaggerating here. They're visible from at least 100 yards away, if not from space. We'll show you the picture we are right now.
Tucker Carlson's like, why are M&Ms no longer fuckable? Also, why is this woman's titties making me feel the way I'm feeling right now? After all, in America, feminism has made titties smaller. But here in Canada, just across the pond, it seems like titties are only getting larger. Why am I feeling like I want to say awooga as my tongue slides down my chin as my chin hits the ground? My jaw hits the ground and my tongue rolls out like a red carpet as my ears start blowing steam. And you can hear it like the horn of a train. Awooga, awooga, I say.
Now on the screen. But here's the thing. Hanna isn't doing this in private, in his home, in restaurants and clubs. If he were, we would not be mentioning it on the show because it would not be our business. Have fun, Stephen Hanna. No. Stephen Hanna is doing it in class, in front of children. As the Canadian journalist Jonathan Kay put it, Hanna has been dressing like this for a while, but only recently have students within the school gone public with this fact. So they've been enduring this for a while. Kay also notes that Hanna's costume is based on the style of Japanese internet pornography.
Stop. Please stop. What the fuck is going on in this fucking news story? No. Stop it, dude. There's a hentai mention. Are you telling me 75-year-old racists all across the country now know what hentai is? Before, like, New York Times liberals, dude? Now, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, okay? I mean, Lord forgive me, but those titties are obscene, okay? They are. They're obscene. Those are not even Magumbos, okay? Those are not Nancy Pelosi's, dude. Those are not your average. Okay? I'll just state it. I'll say it like it is. Calling balls and strikes. Okay? Those are some fucking yowzers, dude. Holy fuck. Okay? Nancy Pelosi. Anyway, this story might be enough for HasanAbi for today. No, I mean, those are some yiddies, okay? They're... This literally looks like a meme. Okay, this entire sequence, a very real sequence of the Tucker Carlson broadcast, looks like some shit that like an irony poisoned leftist would put together, by the way. Like, it just looks like a shit post. I can't understand how, oh my God. Anyway, all I'm going to say is this, okay? All I'm going to say is, I don't know what's going on. There's usually, whenever there's like teachers like this involved, or whenever they find, like 4chan will find like some rando, right? Going fucking crazy on the timeline. It'll go on TikTok, right? And then they'll turn around and like, they'll turn it into like transphobic shit, right? More info. Ontario transgender high school teacher wears massive fake breasts at school in front of young students. Wait, what the fuck? Bro, what is this person doing? I mean, what is this person doing? That's crazy. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's like, okay. I can't even speak, dude. What the fuck? Those are concussion-inducing breast disease. You fucking smack someone on accident, like someone would be like, teacher, and then she turns around, blammo, fucking dead. You got dead students now, okay? You made him concussed. What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh. I can't speak too bricked up from finding out Tucker knows about hentai. That's a sign of a good shop teacher. They look sturdy with a good choice of strong material. People in Ontario believe they're trying to get fired so they can get dollars on the school board? Yeah, probably. Anyway, is this real? I refuse to believe this. Man, I'm going to tell you, those titties are not. But, story might be. But, like, my son's teacher said to get his eyes checked because he has to be moved to the front every day. Yeah. Except when you sit in the front, you're concussed for sure. Because those titties have the circumference to fucking hit you while you're writing on the fucking board behind you. Okay, somebody calls you out, you turn around from the fucking blackboard, boom. One titty hit one child, the other titty hit another child. Okay? That's crazy. But like, dude, conservatives think all trans people have gigantic whale tits now? Yeah, like what is the argument here? Like, what are they saying? Trans people are getting gigantic breast disease. Yeah, you can be a weirdo, man. It's fine. Like, yeah. You look hard enough, you're going to find some fucking weirdos who are trans, okay? Like, doesn't mean anything. What's the argument here? Like, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Mr. President, a second titty has hit the building? No, I mean, I see it. Warmington, Halton School Board. First of all, what the fuck is Warmington? Like, the name alone is just like, that's not real, okay? Halton, Warmington. Halton School Board prepares for backlash over trans high school teacher. First of all, it's not because she's trans, man. It's because she's got fucking gigantic titties. Just say it as it is. Like, what the fuck? Why are people being like, wow, it's really fucked up that, this is transphobia? It's like, no, it's just like, it's titty phobia, if anything. The Halton District School Board is standing behind an accepted transgender. Wait, what? What is this? Dude, this is the most right-wing fucking news. What? Is this a part of, like, The Sun? Like, the Sun franchise? Because they're standing behind an accepted transgender teacher who's gone viral in social media video posts. Like, what the fuck? Bro, you're a newspaper. Who writes like this? Standing behind. That's crazy. Okay. In addition to the HDSB chair, Margot Shuttleworth. Okay, these are not real names. I'm sorry. Tells the Toronto Sun the staff are looking at. This is where someone's going to say Shuttleworth is actually an indigenous last name, and then I'm going to get owned. But regardless, it seems like a fucking AI written article, okay? It literally just seems like J.K. Rowling wrote this article to, like, induce more transphobia, to create more, transphobic people or something. Like, like the names seem like they were written in a Harry Potter book. Tells the Toronto Sun that the staff are looking at creating a safety plan to ensure the Oakville Trafalgar High School teachers' security as they prepare for potential. Bro, no, they're looking to create a safety plan for the children, okay? They're looking to create a safety plan because the titties are blocking out the sunlight. Kids haven't seen sun in a year. There's no vitamin D. They got vitamin D deficiency. What is happening here? Kids are concussed, man. Protecting any person's gender rights is the same stance the school board has taken, and they're standing behind the teacher. Pre-transition, the teacher was known to students and faculty as a male and went by a man's name, but the teacher now identifies as a woman and is referenced with a female name. Like, the part about this is, like, the thing that's weird about this story is not that, like, the teacher is trans. You know what I mean? Like, you can be trans and be a teacher. The part of the story is so obviously how gigantic her fucking titties are. And it's just, like, it's blowing my mind that they're, like, so desperately trying to be like, yeah, you know those trans teachers, am I right? They all get these big-ass fucking bazookas. Like, it's just, that's it. It's the titties. Nothing else. And it does feel like she's just trying to get fucking fired or some shit. You know what I mean? And you can be a trans person and a weirdo on top of that. Right? Like, that's, the Teachers Union in Ontario are crack, non-derogatory. No cisgender woman would get titties such as this. No, they would. And they do. And then, but like, we do look at them like they're fascinating. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, don't act like anyone looks at this and goes, oh, that's normal. Like, no one says that, dude. This is fucking insane. She's out here looking like a Hittite, fertilization god or some shit. Fucking goddess of pregnancy. All the kids really love being in the class. School board says it sees her simply as a good teacher. This teacher who teaches shop is an extremely effective teacher. All the kids really love being in the class. Yo! What the fuck? Bro, that's crazy. I can't believe they wrote this article, dude. But videos posted on social media showing the Oakville industrial arts teacher who began identifying as female last year, appearing in class with large prosthetic breasts while operating a circular saw, has created much commentary. That's crazy. This is an insane story, okay? And the NGO all over the story, of course. Never waste an opportunity where people are having fun. Never let that go to waste. You gotta turn this into fucking. You gotta turn it into some transphobic shit. You know what I mean? With your psychotic audience. Didn't the other article say she was wearing the breasts or they're like fake titties? Yeah. Teacher looks like he could be one of Uzui's wives. We're going to finish the Tucker Carlson clip in a second. I got to see this. Bro, okay. I'm not going to lie. As the shop teacher, like that does constitute like a safety problem. Like you're working with like saws and shit all day, you're gonna cut the titty off on accident. Okay. That's like this is one of those, not to be ableist, but that's kind of unsafe, man. Get OSHA on the line. What the fuck's going on? Those titties are not OSHA approved, okay? That's not. Oh no. OSHA comes in, says you need to put a hard hat on each titty. Yo. Oh my God. Oh, you got steel-toed boots. Now you got fucking steel-toed pasties for your nipples. Steel pasties for the nips. Azan, careful, you're about to be canceled. Absolutely zero people will look to this and be like, wow, this is so crazy. Like, come on, dude. We all got eyes, man. That's insane, okay? Like, come on. It would unironically be transphobic if I didn't make fun of her for getting the most ginormous titties that you've ever seen, okay? Like, just because someone is trans doesn't mean that they're gonna get babied. Like, her existence as a trans woman is valid. Those titties, as a shop teacher, not as much, okay? Come on. Let me enjoy this moment. Bro, she has a hard time turning, dude. Look at that. Oh no. Yeah, she doesn't even need the saw. She can break the board with them titties. She can just drop one. Oh, that's so good. Some of the photos of the Canadian trans teacher who wears extremely large breasts, prosthetic with protruding nipples, like, that's crazy. That's just unacceptable. I don't think anyone thinks that is acceptable. Come on, dude. As a result, Shuttleworth says she articulated to those who run the board's day-to-day operations that we just can't wait around and see what happens, because I'm quite confident it won't be a normal return to school Monday. To be fair, I don't even know if there are bras that size. Like, what do you do in that situation? You need like 8 bras attached to one another. Pretty sure those are prosthetics, right? They're not from a surgery. Yeah, I don't think you can get that. Like, she was like, give me the maximum dose. They were like, hey, ma'am, we're going to do a we're going to do HRT for you. How much would you like? She said, all of it. She said, all of the HRT. Okay. Do you understand? I want literally every estrogen. I want all of it. No, you can't even do that. It doesn't work that way, man. Maximum progesterone dosage. I don't think you can do, like, I don't think you can, no matter how much HRT you do, you still need like plastic surgery on top of that. There's just no way. That's crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ. HRT, huge, ridiculous titties. So stupid. She broke the titty slider and the character creator. Oh, okay, that's. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's wild. Dude, the weirdest part about all this is that like like women that have breasts that size, you know what I mean? Like cis women that have breasts that size, like they have to get titty reduction surgery because that is backbreaking, okay? Like that's literally just straight up. Like you have boobs that size, you're fucked. It is so bad. Your back is fucking done. Your neck is done. She's out here like, nah, I'm carrying that. Also, how much money do Canadian teachers make? Like that's like a lot of plastic surgery. I feel like a good, they must be caked up out there. So good on them. Good on the Ontario Teachers Union, you know? Respect. Anyway, not tons, Lamau, 60 to 90K. Bro, 60 to 90K? You said not tons. Up to 90K a year after 10 years in the Toronto school. Bro, in Oklahoma, they get paid with a slap in the face. They teach Oklahoma, they give Oklahoma teachers like $20 and a fucking Costco gift card. The fuck do you mean not a lot? Oh, it's Monopoly money. That's Canadian money. So what is that, like $5? Never mind. Yeah, teachers in America get paid in with wishes. Discord said this was okay to link, but maybe just open off stream first. Yeah, no, that is not okay. Dude, come on, bro. Dude, those fucking nipples are literally cutting through the shirt and also my monitor, okay? It poked me in the fucking eye, dude. That's crazy. Like, I just, my tertiary monitor is broken now. It broke through the fucking glass. Anyway, there will be protesters and the anti-protesters. There's going to be anti-protesters that are there like, no, save the titties, man. I do know there have been phone calls made to the school that haven't been the most pleasant in nature. So their position to HDSB Director of Education Curtis Ennis is to make sure she, the teacher, is protected and ensure that everybody remains safe. The Sun has reached out to the teacher for comment, but so far has not received a response. The teacher, who the Sun has decided not to name at this point, has not had any previous issues that have come to the attention of the board. We have had no phone calls prior to this saying anything about it. But having said that, Shuttleworth acknowledges there had to be some disconnect because one of the students created this video. Some of the concern has been expressed on social media, including one student taking it to Twitter to write, the kids here most definitely don't think it's normal. But realistically, we can't say anything. Last year, the teacher was a man. I don't think the school can fire him. Yeah, okay. They found the one transphobic student. That's sick, man. Thank you, Toronto Sun, for doing your due diligence. In fact, Shuttleworth said the employee will be supported, adding the teacher is completely accepted and welcomed into the school community as far as the staff is concerned. Okay, no, I mean, just to fucking find a bra or something. That's crazy. The Sun is literally our Fox News. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's finish this fucking insane thing, by the way.
Pornography, which translates roughly into English as exploding milk porn.
Stop.
Hannah has been dressing like this for a while, but only recently have students within the school gone public with this fact. So they've been enduring this for a while. Kay also notes that Hannah's costume is based on a style of Japanese internet pornography, which translates roughly into English as exploding milk porn.
Stop. He did not just say exploding milk porn.
Which translates roughly into English as exploding milk porn.
Yo, what the fuck? I'm losing it, dude. This can't be real. Like, we wish this. Guys, we wish this upon the world. Like, this did not actually happen. I feel like I got zapped into a different timeline, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Pornography, which translates roughly into English as exploding milk porn.
I don't know what's going. I got goosebumps.
So what's going on here? Well, you know exactly
what's going on.
What's going on here? Let's stop pretending. Women may not see it right away because generally their lives are not defined by their sex drives. But if you're a man, you get it instantly. What is this about? It's about sex.
What? Wait, he didn't even go with like transphobia. What is going on? He literally is like talking about how hard he is. What the fuck? Bro, I didn't stop. I should have never paused this fucking clip. What the?
That Hannah's costume is based on a style of Japanese internet pornography, which translates roughly into English as exploding milk porn. So what's going on here? Well, you know exactly what's going on here. Let's stop pretending. Women may not see it right
Bro, this is a Nick Mullen bit.
away because generally their lives are not defined by their sex drives. But if you're a man, you get it instantly. What is this about? It's about sex. Stephen Hannah is enlisting other people's children in his sexual fantasies.
This is bananas. No, this is literally like, that is the weirdest, and I mean weirdest angle to take here. He just said like, I'm horned up for the teacher, and I know our children are too. No, that's wild. That was the photo that the chatter sent me, by the way. Tucker Carlson said those titties make me horny. I cannot believe it. What the fuck is going on? Stand up, Tucker, or pussy, what? Did he actually say exploding milk porn? Like did I just imagine that? Like, did I watch that correctly?
So this week, videos surfaced.
I can't get over this, man. This is crazy. This is madness. Yep, search for exploding milk porn has skyrocketed. Yeah, no, this is real. This is a real thing that he said, man. That's
a place called
like there are different ways. There are different ways to cover this. Okay, like you could have just been like, "That's crazy. Come on, that's too much." Okay, that's too much. I genuinely don't get why people can't leave trans people alone. It feels creepy that they're always obsessed over me. I mean, like, the real reason why he's covering this, obviously, is to be like, all trans women are like this, right? Aiden owns you? What the fuck is this? Bammy season? He said it. I will be haunted by him saying that for a while. No, like it was just dude, I was watching this last night, by the way. But we'll talk about that in a second. Like he could have very easily just been like, that's inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like you could even be transphobic in a way that like I could have written this better for Tucker in a way that is like still transphobic and driving the point across without saying I love them titties and so do your children. Do you get what I'm saying here? Like, he could have just easily been like, this is how all trans people are. They're crazy. You know what I mean? He didn't even say that. He just straight up was like, those titties are massive. And I like that. And your children too. Your children like that too. Like, we all like it. Men, we love those big ass titties. Like, we are so horny for those titties. That's what he said. Which is the wildest way to cut this coverage as like, wait, there's a second part to this? Did he actually say that? Do you want me to run it again? Here.
Exploding milk porn. So what's going on here? Well, you know exactly what's going on here. Let's stop pretending. Women may not see it right away because generally their lives are not defined by their sex drives. But if you're a man, you get it instantly. What is this about? It's about sex.
He says, stop pretending. You see those titties and you want to suck on them. What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay, give me more of this though. I need to see more.
Internet.
Dog, you means to imply it's a fetish for the trans woman, not for him, dude? No. No. That's a self-report, man. You are just hearing what you want. I don't get it. What he means by women not being defined by their sex drive.
It's hard to believe this is happening, but we're sad to tell you it's not just happening in Canada. You see versions of it everywhere, including in this country. And
stop. Is he going to find like the big titty teachers in America now? Is this like an epidemic? What's going on? Tucker's like, other channels like CNN refuse to tell you that there are big titty teachers everywhere. I mean, gigantic breast disease, okay? Magumbos. What's going on? Americans used to look at big titties only in Playboy magazines, but now they're inside of your shop class. These calcium cannons have gone too far.
And to be clear, what this is, children being used as props in the sexual fantasies of adults. Children being used as props in the sexual fantasies of adults. Are you okay with that? Is any normal person okay with that? It's completely wrong. It's utterly outside the bounds of what's acceptable. It's not a close call. And yet suddenly teachers, licensed teachers, are bragging about it on social media.
I have had multiple students come out to me, not just with their sexuality, but also with their gender identity.
Yo, we need to let fucking queer people be cringe. Like, just calm down, dude. Like, just let them be cringe. Who cares? Straight people are cringe as fuck all the time, dude. What the fuck? Yo, I swear to God. It's so weird. It's like they literally cannot comprehend a world in which like you just can't have like you just can't have a queer person be cringe, God forbid, anywhere on social media. That's like boom. That's the responsibility of all queer people now. Holy shit. You get so mad. It's like, bro, you're annoying too. That's crazy. Yeah, he just cut the titty part, and then he's just now showing random fucking queer teachers being like, I talk about sexuality and gender. Okay, what's up? That's a teacher, man. What's your problem? Listen, all I'm saying is, unless their titties are fucking fat, she should not be in this article. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I better see some fat fucking titties right now, Tucker, or else you buried the fucking lead. What the hell is this? I mean, seriously, what the fuck? You can't just show exploding milk porn and then turn around and be like, look at this one. This one's got weird hair. Like, that's not the same. Stay on track, motherfucker. You promised big exploding milkers in our fucking schools, man. Where?
It's one of the reasons I think it's so important to be out and loud and proud. I teach my elementary school students about gender identity.
Okay, what the fuck? This is how? Bro, this is just irrelevant. You just debated us, dude. What the fuck? It's like the top of the hour is here, and I'm going to fucking tell you the ad break is coming, okay? That's a debate. At the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, if you want uninterrupted, broadcasted titties, okay? Uninterrupted. Not a single moment gone to waste. All you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. That's right. Twitch Prime is free. As long as you connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Okay? That's right. It is. Or you can get gifted a sub. Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago mate, thank you for the 5 get the subs. DR Gen Vero, thank you for the 5 get the subs as well. Oh. Allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads. Here's the 1-minute ad break now. My wife says you're annoying, but goddammit, I for you, Hassan, Lep 7, Stan. Nolene Void, thank you for the 5 get did. I'm a trans child care worker, sex ed teacher. Talking with kids about gender is literally so easy. They're so open-minded because they haven't been indoctrinated yet. Conservatives are making a mountain out of a molehill. No, that's the reason. Because children have not been indoctrinated yet. And because children do not have this like rigid gender binary understanding that is literally not even it's not built into the way that they see the world. And that's what they're terrified of, because then you can show them that gender is not as rigid. The fuck is this, Tomer? What did you do? Oh no. I get fucking canceled again. That's their fear. Their fear is that you can adequately teach children at an early age that so that the next generation is not as transphobic as the one prior, right? That's the main issue here. That's why they're fucking terrified. El Hassan, those kids are only in it for the clout.
Some people are girls, some are boys, some are both, some are neither.
I might tell this kid, we do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to. And he like looks around, he goes, oh, that one?
So again, if you were walking through the park with your kids and a stranger came up and started talking to them, say to your 5th grader, your 5-year-old, or even your 14-year-old, about sex, what would you do? Well, you would call the police, of course. That's not allowed. It's a crime because they're children. But teachers are allowed to do it and then to brag about it.
What? Are those teachers? Like, what's going on? Are the what? I don't even know what's happening at this point. 2 more parts if you want, part 3 and part 4 final.
You see book.
No shot. And then he turns this into like the Boston Children's Hospital. That's psychotic. Teachers aren't random people in the park. Yeah, he's just like showing random clips of like drag shows and shit now. So, I mean, I don't want to see the rest of this even. Okay, yeah, the Boston Children's Hospital got like fucking bomb threats and shit, and it wasn't enough. So I think they just like want, so they just want like more random fucking shit, like more people to get randomly upset. Adriana Lee mentioned you on stream in regards to Crazy Slick Misgift sexual assault cover-up. Wait, what? Me? Motherfucker, I live in Los Angeles. The fuck do you mean? I've met Crazy Slick like 1 fucking time. The fuck am I doing? Man, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitches. God damn it, dude. Everyone wants a fucking piece. Like, yeah, no, I fucking did it. Suck my dick, drama frogs. Get the fuck out of here. He mentioned you and said you didn't want to ruin your friendship with Miz or something? Yeah, okay. Yeah, me, famously. Said you didn't want to say anything to upset Miz? Man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Look, if this person unironically got like assaulted, why the fuck are they talking about me? What the fuck did I do? Why are you trying to bring me into this fucking conversation? Like, well, I'm not involved. You're just making shit up now? Like, what the fuck? So fucking stupid. Because you defended Misgift? No, I didn't. I can't defend someone on issues that I don't know anything about. You said you know it happened? I know it happened? Bro, shut the fuck up. There is no fucking way. She probably randomly brought it up or some shit, or got angered by someone in the fucking chat, and now you guys are trying to like, this is fucked up. Why would you contribute to a sexual assault cover-up? Man, shut the fuck up. I would never do that, you fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Dumb. Like, drama frogging on an issue as serious as sexual assault unironically literally diminishes both the credibility and the severity of all the chatters that are like bringing this shit up. Like, you so very clearly don't give a fuck about what happened, okay? That you are just trying to make extra content out of it. This is a very serious accusation, and it should be dealt with in the seriousness that it deserves. The fuck? I think I'm just getting baited. That's probably what it is. Take the secondhand info from chatters with a grain of salt too. Everyone's playing telephone at this point. You just spoke stronger than shit about it. It sounds like, what the fuck? Stay away from all that negative shit. Yeah. The fuck? Maybe because I'm like live currently. That's probably why. Anyway. Just got back. Did Hasan help Miz cover up the Armenian genocide? How do you manage to penetrate so deep into these people? Bro, I could literally be in I could be in Japan and motherfuckers would be like, yeah, dude, things happened in Arlington. You were responsible. And like at least 20,000 people would be like, yeah, that's probably true. Hasan helped Miss cover up the fact that chess players need rehab for their breakup over using anal beads to cheat. Yo, I actually didn't know what the fuck that was about. Did someone actually use anal beads to cheat? How do you even use anal beads to cheat? I just saw like, that's not real, right? Because I saw like the headlines. I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's chess. Who cares? But oh, it's just a meme. Okay, got it.
When you learn,
also, Kyrie Irving was on Twitch last night.
like when you learn about America, true America, why the founding fathers are overlooking South Dakota, like where the presidents are, Mount Rushmore, while they're overlooking my tribal lands. That shit for me is what I'm fighting up against. Is here are these people that have murdered my ancestors, buried them, and they're just erected statues of them, and we praise them on dollars and we pass it out, and they just trade in currency and shit like that. I don't want to get too deep into it because we got to talk off camera one time about this, but it's just like, that's where I'm at. That's what's in my heart. I don't take no shit from anybody because I don't have to.
Right.
I'm a citizen of, I'm not a citizen of just America, bro. America died a long time ago when they started treating people like shit out here, bro, based on race, culture, and class. I'm not with that. I wasn't born into that. I didn't want to be forced to see, you know, my black brother any different than I see my white brother, my red brother, my yellow brother. Why? For what? They put that in my head. Like
Kyrie Irving is a very interesting guy, and I would love to fucking talk to him. He's the ultimate rich kid. I think he has some really interesting ideas. Kyrie has some of the worst takes. This happens to be one of his better ones. Yes, he is my perfect type of American guy. Okay? He is the perfect NA guy who has like some of the most insane and unhinged takes. Okay? And then also on top of that, some of the best fucking takes. Kyrie Irving took the time out to come to Boys Night and talk to us on some real shit, knowing how the media is, real love.
Spoken to reporters recently, but he was on Twitch over the weekend and he addressed the disappointing finish for the Nets last season. Take a listen.
we got 4-0, my G. We got 4-0. It was meant to happen like that. Motivation, bro. We needed that humbling experience, especially going against the Celtics. You know, it was already built in to be that matchup. So we're gonna see him again.
Kyrie has not.
That's crazy. Yo, how the fuck I'm ass at ball and still on ESPN? I'm lacing up my shoes again, dude. That's great. That is fire. That's cool as fuck. Kyrie be like, throw off your shackles, kill your masters of this flat earth. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Kyrie's thoughts on slurs?
You know, figuring out where it came from a lot of people that came before us, bro, who we call the ancestors. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot out here. That word cracker, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff is...
Look at his face.
Nigga, you know what I mean?
He's like, it's not even the N-word, dude. He said the C word. Dude, no way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Like, all that stuff is all wrapped up into, like, terms used in the English language to describe groups of people. But now, because we're in 2022, it's sensitive to say these things, or 2020 is sensitive to say these things, or 2018. Right. It's sensitive. It's sensitive when a person collects another group of people to go against you because you called somebody that, or you know what I mean? And the same thing happens on both sides, whether it's the C word or the N word. And I don't use either which one.
Great take.
And I say it, you know what I mean?
Wow. He's spaced. He doesn't say the C word.
Now, in reference to the terms, but in terms of addressing somebody, bro, you always gonna
Dude.
get pushback. You know,
Kyrie's the first basketball player to have CTE. Okay, chill. There are plenty of basketball players that got CTE, probably, dude. They get knocked out a lot. Okay. So wasn't Bruce also banned for the delicious saltine snack? Yes. Chat brain melting, seeing another culture. Okay. First of all, another culture is one thing, but Kyrie Irving is on an entirely separate playing field. Okay? He's floating above culture. Your Ray said he would be down to play Valorant with you. Wait, really? Told me he was going to bring me in if it got political. But no. Why are we talking about Kyrie right now? I can't lie, dude. His fucking the anti-vaxxer 7s are straight up the only basketball shoe that I've loved since the Hyper Dunks, okay? Yeah, QAnon 7s, dude, they're excellent. But yeah, Kyrie, are you trolling? No. No, they are literally fire. I wear them. Those are my new, I was a big Hyperdunks guy. I wore them for as long as I could. I used to literally go and like buy old versions of it because they stopped producing them for years and years. And I fucking wore them to the goddamn ground. Okay. There's like holes in the bottom of them. Is this sarcasm? Those are guard shoes. What? Who cares? What the fuck? I have them. I wear them all the time. You've seen me play basketball in these shoes. Here, I'll show you. They're fire. They're actually really good. Are they good? I mean, they're light. They're what size? 13. The black color ones are way more fire, but those are all right. I unfortunately did not have many options. I got it on GOAT, and I never realized like I'm too old, but back in my day, you could just like go to a Foot Locker and buy shoes. And I guess like post-pandemic, you can't do that. Like I went to a bunch of Foot Lockers. They did not have my size at all. I tried to buy it online, but I needed it like quickly. So I went and I got it off of GOAT. And the only one that was like the appropriate size, like the only one that looked cool, that was the appropriate size was the gray wolf ones, which I thought was funny anyway, because it's like gray wolf, you know? Turkish. Big man, small feet, poor posture. Wait, size 13s? What? Bro, size 13s are not exactly small feet, dude. What the fuck? I'm 6'5" and I am size 13. Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, after 13, there's like 4 sizes. What are you talking about? It's like maxing out. Like, how many sizes do you think exist, chatter? Go look at the fucking... Go look at the sizes that you can buy shoes in at the store. There's like, you know, I think like 15, 16 is like the most you can go up to. Like, and usually you can't. Even 13s, I sometimes have a hard time. Consumers buy oversized shoes because of insecurities. You're lucky to have size 13 at your height, less health problems. No, it's fucking, I mean, even 13 is like sometimes hard to find, but I think I nailed it, right? Like I got super lucky because if I had even a little bit larger feet, it would have been a fucking huge problem. But 13, on the other hand, is large enough that there's always some in stock, but not so large that it's not something that they don't produce. You know what I mean? It's the perfect size. Like, because when you go lower than that, you go to like 9, 10, whatever. All those sizes, they produce a lot of, right? 14 wide is so hard to look for. Yeah, that's crazy. Wrong, size 15 is the average shoe size. What? That's crazy. Okay. We saw the Celtic fans. Let's talk about Hurricane Fiona. Now, for those of you who don't know, I mean, this is a serious subject. It's going to be the last serious subject we cover for today, even though there is a 60 Minutes interview with President Brandon where he declared the pandemic to be over. I feel like we've done too much news today, or maybe not enough news, but too much like news, drama, all that shit. I want to switch over to like some lighthearted stuff. But the Adriana shit is kicking up, brother. I don't know if you want to just save it for tomorrow, but it's aware right now. Yeah, I don't want to cover that right now. I need to look into the details, and I feel like just live reacting to it would be fucking insane. And by the way, that's not drama. That's like criminal shit, if that is the case. You know what I mean? I don't know what the exact details are. Anyway, oh God. Way to get canceled again? Wait, why? Why would I be fucking canceled? Certain communities implying that you're covering up the drama because you're not currently directly talking about it? Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway. We're in danger of being one guide right now. The meter's in the red. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. So, massive floods in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was hit and devastated by Irma. Puerto Rico, even before Irma, was the last time when Donald Trump was president. Puerto Rico, even before that, already had a crippling infrastructure. It's been absolutely sacked and robbed for a century. Okay, and I mean that's how you know. Like, if you ask Americans, they don't even realize that Puerto Ricans are American citizens. For example. That's what happens when you don't have any representation whatsoever. So you're in this limbo. Basically a colony still. But when you are in a dire situation and your infrastructure cannot handle any sort of climate change, even before the climate change, your infrastructure is already in a horrible situation. Okay, this is what happens.
This morning,
currently, the island does not have any power, from what I understand. And here it
The
is.
governor of Puerto Rico describes the damage from Hurricane Fiona as catastrophic, with more than 18 hours of torrential rain.
80 to 100-mile winds. A metal
One
bridge
mountain
breaking.
town, rushing water washing away this bridge. Watch as power poles and a guardrail connected to the bridge are ripped from the ground. The water pulling everything connected to the structure downstream. Police say the National Guard installed the bridge after Hurricane Maria slammed Puerto Rico in 2017, killing nearly 3,000 people and leaving millions without food and basic needs. The storm response then was widely criticized. Months later, 1,000 pallets of water bottles sent by FEMA for storm victims was found undelivered, left sitting in the sun at this former naval base, leaving...
Remember in 2017, this is what happened. The famous Trump, like, you know, basketball fucking free throw shooting. Basketball free throw shooting, the fucking toilet paper at the Puerto Rican people.
People asking, will the response to this storm be any better?
Still so fresh in everyone's minds here. It's got to be, you know, another punch.
But that's why people are very responsive and they cooperate, because they remember, they still remember Maria.
Fiona is expected to dump up to 2 feet of rain, triggering widespread flooding and mudslides. High winds ripping the roof off this building, tearing it to shreds. This man says he was sleeping when the winds tore the roof off his house. The company operating Puerto Rico's fragile power grid says the 85-mile-per-hour winds disrupted transmission lines, leaving 1.5 million customers without electricity.
What is your biggest concern right now for Puerto Rico?
I don't want any loss of life here. Once that's taken care of, then restoring the electric service.
Puerto Rico's governor says fully restoring power could take several days.
Hi, everyone. George.
God damn it. It's so fucking loud, dude. Holy shit. Here's some more recent coverage.
Hurricane Fiona roared ashore, dumping as much as 25 inches of rain, driving up winds to 91 miles per hour, all along Puerto Rico's southern coast. There were moments like this. Neighbors with a boat, some rope, and a desperate will to save a family trapped in high water. There has been catastrophic flooding and mudslides, down trees and power lines. Brown floodwater flowed in all directions, seemingly swallowing everything in its path. In Utuado, in the center of the island, this new metal bridge, built just 4 years ago after Hurricane Maria, was swept away like a twig. Nearly the entire island is in the dark. Some 1.3 million people are still without power. Almost 840,000 have no running water.
We got in a helicopter and we first flew over Toa Baja. You could see people standing on cars and on the second story of their homes. And then we headed all the way west to the municipality of Añasco.
That's where, above the water and out of danger, Norma Rivera grew up and is determined to stay.
People say climate change isn't real. Yeah, it's not to rich people. It's not the people in fucking mainland parts of the United States, which do suffer from anthropogenic climate change's worst consequences, but get significantly better and more adequate help from the federal government. The richer you are, the less impacted you are by some of the most immediate consequences of climate change. The poorer you are, and Puerto Rico is a perfect example of this, the harder it is for you to deal with it. You know? And here it is. A recurring reminder about who's behind Puerto Rico's energy privatization, FOMBPR. A matter of life and death thanks to the corrupt U.S. Congress and donors, plus the Obama-Biden administration, not just about paper towels. 3 months before Hurricane Maria, they privatized Puerto Rico's power, and there's a Wall Street Journal opinion piece on it. It would reduce the cost of living and spur economic growth. They were appointed by President Obama based on the recommendations by the Democrat and Republican congressional leadership. The board, FOMBPR, rejected the Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority's request to move forward with a restructuring support agreement with its creditors. The board concluded that lowering the price of electricity and spurring economic growth depended on reforming PREPA's operations, not merely reconstructing its credit. The board, FOMBPR, concluded that lowering the price of electricity and spurring economic growth depended on reforming it. Why can't I? Lowering the price of electricity and spurring economic growth depended on reforming PREPA's operations, not merely restructuring its credit. Yeah, and from what I understand, and there, okay, wait, hold on. There's someone in the chat that is also repeating this. Where is it? Where the fuck was it? I just saw it.
For tax purposes.
Tax evaders left Puerto Rico to their original homes to avoid Hurricane Fiona.
A lot of my friends who are down here as well for tax purposes, they bounced. They're back at their second homes. They're gone.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is my problem. This is a topic I've been very quiet about for a long time, but this video was the confirmation.
Oh, yeah, here. I'm a meteorologist. The worst part of this is that it's not even a particularly strong hurricane. They're not even prepared for a typical hurricane, let alone a supercharged one from climate change.
I needed to hear. Folks will come here to live in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is treated like a fucking, tourism destination by so many Americans.
Live la vida loca and live for their wallet's best interest. In times like these, right now, during a hurricane, they leave. And then they wonder why a lot of people give them shit for it. Because they are living here for their own benefit. And when times are not beneficial to them, they fly like a flock of pigeons. I live here. I love here. Because I am here. Everybody wants to live in Puerto Rico until it's time to live in Puerto Rico. For those who are living here with tax purposes, and you took a quick flight back home, don't get mad when you hear, go home. Stay home.
A lot of my friends who are
Puerto Rico has a 3 million population. At what point do you abandon the island and move them to the U.S.? Seems like such a small number of people to absorb. I mean, dude, there's plenty of people who don't want to leave, though. That's another thing. Like, you can't just relocate every Puerto Rican person and fucking forcibly put them in, like, Florida. You know what I mean? That's their home. Even if you had enough money. Watch the El Apagón video by Bunny. But isn't this in Spanish? Yeah, remote workers started doing that in Mexico. Yeah. I mean, it's fucking devastating. It's vulture capitalism. They protested the private energy company that hiked prices 7 times. Remember, affordable prices. People in Puerto Rico taking to the streets again. The protest against the company that the U.S. government imposed over Puerto Rico to privatize electricity. Not only they have power outages increased significantly, but customers have seen 7 price hikes since 2021. This happened a couple months back. Fucking awesome, dude. And also, the entire power grid is in a fucking state of disrepair. It's great. It's fire. It's so sick. But it doesn't matter because rich people can just fucking fly away. Anyway. Yeah, the price hikes came after they promised, including the governor, that there would not be any price hikes. The entire purpose of the privatization was supposed to be literally to have no price hikes. I am looking into mutual aid funds to help out. I might do a fundraiser. I'm gonna look into it. I'm looking into it already, rather. Okay. So, hopefully we'll be able to put something together for the people of Puerto Rico. All right. Anyway, Yeah. Hi, I'm from Puerto Rico. Please, if anyone wants to donate food, clothes, essentials, do not donate to the government or the Red Cross. They don't give it to our people. Yeah, Red Cross is not good for this, from what I understand. Yeah, please, if you fundraise, avoid giving it to the government. Yes. Okay. Anyway, here, this is more footage from Puerto Rico.
Lourdes, who also rode out the storm here, says her community was just starting to recover from Hurricane Maria back in 2017.
They worked so hard for their things and now they're losing it again.
You know, tomorrow marks 5 years that Hurricane Maria ravaged the island of Puerto Rico, and that cut power to people for months. And now, because of Fiona, most Puerto Ricans are going to wake up tomorrow morning and be without power yet again. Nora.
David Begnaud, thank you for your steadfast.
That's crazy. Here's an overview. That's bananas, dude. I mean, look at how fucked up this shit is. Bro, Puerto Rico, not dissimilar to some of the poorer parts of NOLA. Okay? You go to New Orleans and you still see the devastating impact of Hurricane Katrina. You have fucking houses that are still not repaired from Hurricane fucking Katrina, bro. Okay? To this day. And the same shit is happening in Puerto Rico as well. There's still places that just have not been repaired since Maria. How insane is that? I mean, it's almost been 20 years since fucking Katrina happened, man. But of course, because these are some of the poorest people, it just doesn't matter. You know? Fucking insane, man. Anyway, like I said, I'll be looking at charities to work with. Okay? And definitely not Red Cross nor the government. Do not worry. Okay? I know. And we'll figure something out. Guys, does someone play video games? Okay, stop. Yes, I do, but today's been a big fucking day. Lots of stuff, okay? What is this? What the gambling industry doesn't want you to know?
Gambling is used extensively all over the world to launder money. If I was to estimate, based on the amount of accounts I've seen of that nature, it would have to be millions and millions of dollars that is laundered every year.
Bad Bunny, HasanAbi collab? That'd be fire. I mean... I mean, what has the Red Cross done? Out of the loop here? Boom. How the Red Cross raised $500 million for Haiti and built 6 homes. How do these people get no accountability? Bro, it's Haiti. That's it. That's how this works. Disaster capitalism is like very much. Disaster capitalism is very much the name of the game. There's always another way to fucking squeeze profits out. Mismanagement, crisis funds going into like never letting a good crisis go to waste like the fucking Democratic Party. You know what I mean? This is one example. Doctors Without Borders is a good one. Yes. Médecins Sans Frontières. Doctors Without Borders is actually a good organization. And you know they're a good organization because they got fucking drone strike by Obama. Okay? That's how you know the motherfuckers were doing good work. Because they were in a hospital in Kunduz that was, seemingly collateral damage in firing distance. Yeah, they made 6 houses. $500 million for 6 houses. They're my house. Come on. Oh, it was not even a fucking drone strike. You're right. It was an AC-130. It's worse than the drone strike. True. 10 of the worst things that ProPublica found out about Red Cross. 10 disturbing things that ProPublica and NPR learned about investigating the Red Cross Sandy relief efforts. For example, children were sheltered next to sex offenders. The Red Cross took emergency vehicles away from aid work and used them as props at press events. 15 Red Cross emergency vehicles reassigned for PR purposes after Superstorm Sandy. Meanwhile, storm victims are going hungry. 35,000 Danish is thrown out because the Red Cross didn't know where to deliver them. At $7 a piece, that's $245,000 worth of pastry. And disabled victims are stuck sleeping in wheelchairs for days. Clients slept in wheelchairs. The Red Cross didn't have batteries to give out with flashlights, but they did supply meals that included pork to a Jewish retirement home. It wasn't just Sandy. The Red Cross dispatch, they should have just given the fucking Danish to the Jewish retirement home. It wasn't just Sandy. Red Cross dispatched 80 emergency response vehicles after Hurricane Isaac, but they were nearly empty. We were sent way down to the Gulf with nothing to give, told just to be seen. They sent hundreds of volunteers to a city that wasn't in Isaac's path. 90% of Red Cross volunteers dispatched for Hurricane Isaac were stationed in Tampa ahead of the 2012 GOP convention. Red Cross officials on the ground say they were undermined by headquarters. I think that they lost confidence in their ability to do the right thing, and they did the next best thing. What can we do to make people think that we're doing the right thing? That's a former Red Cross official who said that. It's like comically evil. Are they malicious, incompetent, or both? Both. It's oftentimes part malicious and part negligence. Why does the negligence go on? Because the people that you're fucking dealing with are some of the poorest motherfuckers who are getting absolutely dicked down in natural disasters. So it doesn't matter. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's how this works. Anyway. Just like the top of the hour when there's a 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those fucking ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite streamer. Hopefully that's me. Or you can get gifted a sub. Holy fuck, I'm going long today. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, that's a good debate. Yeah, you know it. Thank you, Lavender Seraph, for the 5 gifted. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Oof, God damn, dude. I think I might have something Hassan's house expensive. Yeah. I might have chewed too much nicotine gum today because my face is all red. Or I don't know if it's because I streamed for too long. I don't know. I do have regular gum right now. I'm chewing regular gum currently. As far as the Mahsa Amini story goes, I don't know what happened in Iran. From what I understand, there was like police brutality in Iran, right? And you know, there's a protest or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on there. Okay, I'll look at it.
Hey, Utah District 12, listen up right here. There's a new name on the ballot for the Senate this year. My name is Linda Paulson, Republican and awesome. Love God and family and the Constitution. I tried to get another conservative to run. Nobody could do it, so I'm getting it done. I'm pro-religious,
I'm gonna go pee.
pro-life, pro-police, the right to bear arms and the right to free speech. I want less government control and regulation, want to stop and expose all political corruption where there's integrity, morality, accountability. Government programs should lead to self-sufficiency and support traditional family as the fundamental unit of society. But in schools, they're pushing for new beliefs. And just to clarify, as a female adult, I know what a woman is. I love this country. It's a blessing to be free, but freedom comes with responsibility. The Constitution needs to be protected, not changed or disregarded, but resurrected. If you share my values, if you like what I stand for, then give me your vote on the 8th of November. District 12 needs a choice. Let me be your voice. Linda Paulson. Linda Paulson for Senate. Utah District 12, listen up right here. There's a new name on the ballot for the Senate this year. My name is Linda Paulson, Republican and awesome. Love God and family and the Constitution.
Doesn't even rhyme. Don't matter.
Conservative to run. Nobody could do it, so I'm getting it done. I'm pro-religious freedom, pro-life, pro-police, the right to bear arms and the right to free speech. I want less government control and regulation, want to stop and expose all political corruption where there's
doesn't even rhyme.
Morality, accountability. Government programs should lead to self-sufficiency.
Honestly, like, I feel like white people were better off just straight up being racist back in the day instead of trying to do this, which is more racist than just being racist. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm white myself. Okay, so, you know, maybe I'm coming at it from a privileged position, but I feel like, I mean, this is a hate crime. Like, what she is doing here is a hate crime. That is completely unacceptable. Let's keep going.
And support traditional family as the fundamental unit of society. But in schools...
Bro, you know, oh my God. Grandmas with the lesbian haircut, they make the best and most aggressive conservative ladies, okay? Like, they're the best. Straight up.
They're pushing for new beliefs. And just to clarify, as a female adult, I know what a woman is.
What the fuck does that mean, dude? Tyler One just said kids and addicts deserve to lose their money. Man, I don't give a fuck what Tyler One had to say, okay? Doing 85 Bears rap on a Fisher Price recorder. She's so... Listen... You know her apple pie is so tasty. Okay? You know her apple pie is so fucking tasty. That line is a transphobic dog whistle? Yeah, no, I got it. Wait, no, I meant like her actual apple pie, you fucking weirdos. No. Like, apple pie. Ew, why are you throwing up the huh? You nasty motherfuckers. I meant like literally, like apple pie. Like, you know how I say always, like racist grandmas know how to make great apple pie? What the fuck? Yo, that is disgusting, dude. Y'all are fucking brain broken. We looked at titties for like 15 minutes today, and look at where you're at. You got what you... I got what you meant, and you're wrong? What the fuck, dude?
I love this country. It's a blessing to be free, but freedom comes with responsibility. The Constitution needs to be protected, not changed or disregarded, but resurrected. If you share my values, if you like what I stand for, then give me your vote on the 8th of November. District 12 needs a choice. Let me be your voice. Linda Paulson. Linda Paulson for Senate.
That's crazy. Is this Sydney Sweeney's grandma? Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Dude, Sydney Sweeney's grandma's going crazy on the ones and twos. Oh my lord. She's really popping off big time. You understand me? She's going absolute bananas on that beat. Okay? Apple pie lore? No, we're not touching that. Thought the queen died.